excuse. Welcome to Whip Along Sunday. And we're starting a new, look at this gorgeous case. We are starting a new one. I have finished under the stairs. There will be a kitting down very soon. Right. I know you can't see much of the canvas. So this is the one that we're actually doing. It's one of my older kits. It is Diamond Art Club, obviously. Kitty Cat by Jeremiah Kepner. It is square and it's 56 by 79. But the first thing we're going to do is, this is an older kit, like I said, so I am going to put a little bit of washi tape around the edges because the overhang is a little bit wider than normal. And guys, look at this. If I can find the edge, there it is. Look at this. How cute are these little kitty cats? So I am gonna, you might have to bear with me because I've got a really bad, my back is in really bad condition. Just over, actually a little bit worried. Now, excuse my big head in the way. Many of you know I am going through cancer treatment at the moment, and I did have a major op earlier this year, of which 3 of my ribs were broken. I don't know if it's that. I haven't got a clue what it is. I am hoping to speak to my cancer doctor, the oncologist, on Monday, because I am a little bit worried. I actually thought a lot of it was due to the fact that I did lots of videos last week. I did like 8 really long videos in 2 days, and I'm a little bit, I thought it was that, but it's just not getting any better. And it's now, it's under my arm as well. So I'm a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. I'm trying my best just to carry on and do what I can. But yeah, I'm actually filming this on Saturday rather, although you're seeing it Sunday. But because tomorrow I want a day of rest. Right, I literally do nothing because we still have lots of sorting out to do. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Now this is the old, like I said, it's quite an older kit. Oh, Jesus. It's quite an older kit, so it's a case of, it hasn't got the perforated cover paper. So I'm going to be using my gorgeous release paper. Although, to be fair, I use my release paper most of the time anyway. Right, so we're not going to get all sticky now. Right, so now, if, let me push that up a bit. if you haven't yet seen yesterday's video, there was some new releases, guys, and I literally have made these release papers specifically for this painting. How cute are these? They're so cute. So, just to let you know how I prepare mine, I put 2 rows of release papers down. So, I will pull this back, and my rows, I put them like this way up. So what I will do is I will mark off out the width, and then underneath it, I just put a row, take that off, put a row so I've got my clear line along the bottom. And I literally put a row of this, like this. Across here. And yes, I've gone silent, guys, because concentrating, trying to get it as straight as possible. Just follow the lines, to be fair, it's not hard, is it? So I will do this. And then oh, nearly tipped the chair out. I'll tell you what, I'm just going great guns. Just going great guns, and then I will literally just put a row of them this way. Now, many of you know I like to do big sections. This isn't actually that wide, so this will be, at the most, I'll do a row in 3 sections. But what I tend to do is do the whole row here. Washi tape's not very sticky. Right, so these ones can go back into my release paper booklet. They are available on my Etsy shop, link down below, you know the drill. Then I will push that back up. Oh, I just want to breathe in. And I will get my scissors and I'll cut that release the plastic off, because there we go. And then that will go in the bin. So that is ready for me to get started. So with that, I'm going to readjust everything, get a bit of better lighting, because the lighting's a bit crap in it, and I'll be back in a sec. Good morning. How are we all today? Now, this is 12 hours since I did the first part, but yeah, I literally couldn't do any more yesterday. But first of all, my name's Penny. I've done all this, haven't I, in the first bit, so yeah, a bit all over the place. Right, so we're going to start this. So we are using this tray. That's from Timo. We are using a 3D printed pen, and I've got a 6-placer. No, I haven't. I've got a 9-placer and a single placer. And I do need to fill it up. Now, this is Art Dot putty, which I'm really liking at the moment. And all I do is push it in as hard as I can, and take it out, and just push it in a bit more, and then with my nail I literally just take off the excess and put it in there. And you will find you want it as flat as possible. because the last thing you want is to get putty on your canvas. If you get on there, it is really hard to then get off. So, there we go, that'll do. And I don't know what's in the other end. So, obviously, not right in front of me. I literally, that's old putty in there, so let's take that bit out. And then this little bit, I tend to use this for my single placer and topping up, because we don't waste any. The thing is, this art dot, you get such a big piece. And then when you first go to use it, if it starts to spill out, just scrape, keep scraping off the excess. Right, how big a section are we going to do? Right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's 8 across. I'm going to do let's do up to there. Obviously, I'm using my release papers from yesterday's shop launch, because that is what I did them for. Now, we've got, this is my extra drills. Because there's quite a few. I think there's 59 colours in this. No, there isn't. There is, trying to do this without knocking anything over. There is 55 colours, and it's got 3 ABs in it, so not too many ABs. Now I have got another pen sitting here that I've been using. This pen is from Kitting Up Kitten, one of our soft grip pens, and that has got old putty, and I'm keeping that to use for my ABs. So let's start off in the corner. So we've got the triangle. Now I'm being very cautious today because the pain that I'm getting in my back, it's already there, and it's only 6:30 in the morning. So we're just trying to be very, very cautious with it. You know, but I need to get a different, I need to set up my, that didn't go very well, did it? I need to set up my other light because it's very dark and I can't see what I'm doing. Now, I don't tend to use a 9 placer. Usually I use a 6 placer, but I really need to order some tips. I might do that this week. And to be fair, I usually get them from Temu. Right, bear with us a sec, guys. I'm just going to move the light up. Right, I think that's better. We'll soon know. It's hard to do, get the light and then to see until you start laying the drills. It's really not working very well this morning. What a great start. And I think it could be because, also because I'm trying not to use my arm too much. I'm definitely going to pace myself today. As yesterday, maybe I did a bit too much, making all those release papers. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea, but you know, it's done now. There we go. Yeah, so it's getting used to the 9 place because I haven't used this for a little while. But we will get there. So I'm hoping that I hear from the hospital tomorrow, because I'm a little bit concerned about the whole back issue, because it's a different pain to the pain from surgery. So we'll get it checked out. But yeah, hopefully it's just wear and tear and nothing sinister. Also, this is, as I said, this is an older kit, so the drill field isn't as tight as the new paintings, so which hopefully there won't be too much gapping or anything, but we will see. Didn't do a very good job of shaking this tray either. It's nice to be working with these really bright colours, I've got to say. Because that under the stairs, there was a lot of darker patches in it, darker colours. So, taking some of this excess wax off. Yeah, there was quite a few bits where it's quite dark. So it is nice to be working with bright colours. Bright colours tend to cheer you up a little bit. Haven't actually done too much in the house this week. I did sort out some more in my bedroom, and we are depending on the weather because apparently we're going to get rain today. I think when I looked last night it said between 9 and 1. But I want to sort some of the shed out because I've still got loads of bits that I want to put in the shed. And when we first moved, it was kind of just get rid of the shed stuff in the shed. And I feel like if I sort it out and organise it, there'll be room for everything. So what I do need to do is I need to say thank you to you guys for the orders that came in yesterday. Because it has been, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to save some money, so that when this journey is over, number one, I think I deserve a holiday. But also, we've got stuff that needs to be still bought for the new place. Need to get some carpet for the bedroom, for my bedroom, and for the hallway. And me and Anne Lee was chatting yesterday about it all, and it's quite frustrating because a few years back I would have gone and bought a remnant of carpet and laid it myself. I like to think of myself as Bob the Builder now and again. Can't do that now. It's not just because I don't need massive bits of carpet. But what will have to do is pay somebody to fit it. I'm not going to be able to do it myself, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a bit of gapping on this one. But I've got a few videos to do. I'm just going to take my time. Because, do you know what? I think there's nothing worse than back pain. Because it's like it stops you doing so much. Yesterday, after I did the first bit of this film, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to bed. Not go to bed, but... And I think it was only something like 6 o'clock. It weren't late. Trying to mess that up. I'm going to take some painkillers. And just try and relax the back a bit. Well, 3 hours later, I woke up. So, but, oops, the pain obviously, the painkillers obviously helped. So now it's just a case of today, I will take things easy. It's Sunday, after all, the day of rest. But as they say, no rest for the wicked, eh? So I will literally do this video and then relax the back. And then, depending on whether I start doing some bits. The problem is to sort out the bits in the shed. I have got a couple of shelving units that need to be put together, which Anne-Lee said she'll do. But you need to sort of get everything out before you can start sorting. So if the weather's not good, if it starts to rain, it means that I can't do that. Might not even rain, let's be honest. The weather doesn't always do what it's told or what it says it's going to do. I might try and have a look see if I can find another 6-placer, because I think I'm struggling with this 9-placer today. I think 6 is my preferred size. And because it is an older canvas, and it's a little bit gappier, I might be better off with a 6 than a 9. And I know it's only like 3 drills different, but you know. Let's see, because I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy, guys, not happy. Let me see if I've got a 6 that I can take out in one of my other pens. I don't think I do. Because I tend to take them out. I've got a 4. Oh no, that's a screw one, it won't fit in the pen. Where's all my things gone? I think they just get up and walk away, guys. Alright, bear with me a sec. Right, I found a 6, a silver. Doesn't match, but you know. So let's put some of this putty in. I get this in, and this might be easier. Right, let's try this one now. Oh, straight away it feels better. It's just going to be a pain in the butt because it's new putty. Now, I'm hoping, because I've moved my desk again. Well, I say I've moved it again. I haven't moved it as such. I've turned it round so that me and Annalie can sit and watch movies, and I can sit and diamond paint, because I'm not a person that can just sit there and watch a film. So I meant to get the tablet out so that I could. It's over there. I'd like to read out the comments that I've got over the past weeks. I'm trying to be good, guys. I'm trying. I know what you're saying. Yes, very trying, Miss Penny. I'm trying to sort of get back into the routine of doing certain things, and it's getting there. It's just knowing your limits, like it doesn't matter if you don't get everything done in a day. And that's what I have to tell my brain, because there is still quite a bit to do in the house. I say quite a bit, it's lots of little bits, you know, them where you have to sort through things, and they take longer than the big stuff. But we are slowly getting there. It's just, like I said, I've got quite a bit that could go into the shed. And it is just pacing yourself, because we ain't no spring chicken no more, you know. Alright, we got a bit of this over here. There's one there as well. And what I'm hoping to do, like I said today, get this video done, depending on the weather, as to whether we do start doing some bits in the shed. Because if we can get that done, I'd be extremely happy. However, it's in the hands of the weatherman as to what we actually get done. I think that is all of that colour. Yeah. As usual, the colours are amazing. The symbols and the clarity of this canvas is really good. I'm having to retrain my brain, because a lot of the pain and so forth is on the right hand side. I'm so used to it being the left hand side. Right, I think I'm going to do this upside down, reverse arrow. There it is. Lots of pink to make the boys wink. I think, let me... I should really get the tablet. It's literally across the other side of the room. And then I can do some comments. I didn't actually get around to going through all the older comments. As I said last week, I literally cannot go through read out 6 months worth of comments. I do want to sort of slowly go through them, give them all some love. Maybe if it rains, that's what my job will be this afternoon. I think Anne-Lee would rather it rain, so she doesn't have to do it. She's writing a book. She's been writing it for a while. And I think yesterday she sort of got just past the halfway mark. And when I say she's writing a book, it's like a proper book. It's not like a little 3-page thing. So I think this is what she intends to spend doing this summer, is concentrating on her book. She has just, excuse me, she has just started a book talk. Yes, it's an account for her books on TikTok. So she's sort of been trying to do that. It was quite nice because we had a conversation yesterday, shall I say, early hours this morning, I think it was. We actually sat down to watch Harry Potter, and then we were talking for like 4 hours, which is always the best conversations. She's applied for a few jobs over the last few days. So she wanted a job originally in the works because it's her favourite shop. However, there is no jobs going on in the works at the minute, so she has applied to a few other shops. She wants her own money. I give her money and she gets like most things that she wants, she gets. Everything she needs, I get. But she wants her own money. Which is fair enough. She's at that age now that it would just give her a bit of independence. So fingers crossed that happens. And she's grown up so much, like obviously dealing with what she's dealing with me at home. And we had this, that went completely off topic as normal. We had this discussion yesterday, and we've been in this new property now for just under a month. And she actually says she feels really comfortable here, which is good. She absolutely loves her room. Annalie's room is the only room that was decorated before we moved in. Like the week before, it's the first thing we did. We sort of came, got the keys, and then went to B&Q, got the paint, which I was a bit sceptical about because she wanted like this forest green. However, it looks really cool. It does look cool, even though it meant, because she's got that room, I don't have a craft room. But it's fine. Just kick her out next week. No, I won't. I'm only joking. But yeah, she's looking forward to starting college September. Or going back to college. She's going to be doing health and social care, so that she needs that to be able to get into midwifery. So yeah, things are all looking good. Just need to find out whatever's going on with my back, whatever that is. Right, let me get the iPad. It's not even an iPad, it's a tablet. And hopefully there's enough charge in it. Oh, I may need to get the... Oh, it's only there. Get the, whatchamacallit, that charger. There it is. And let's try not to smash everything off and knock things off and all that palaver. Fine. Just took out one charger and I put it back in. Don't know why I did that. Right. get this charger in. And let's find where we need to be. There we go. See, prepared as always, guys. Right. We want community, view all. And let's see how far down we go. Oh, there's quite a few, guys. There's quite a few. Right. So, the first comment we've got is from Wilma. It says, massive job, well done. Love that picture, confetti heavy. Love these videos. That was on the final part of kitting up the new conversion. That was a mammoth job. That was a big old job, wasn't it? So thank you, Wilma. And then on the next lot of comments are on the WIP on last Sunday. She says, Ellie, hi, I've been watching for a while, lurking. So I thought it was about time to drop a comment. Really enjoyed your conversion videos. I also enjoyed your kitting up videos. Best of luck for your scan tomorrow. Thank you for commenting. It's nice to see comments from new people. I've got about 9 or 10 new subscribers this week, which has been absolutely amazing. Very pleased to see that. So it means we're growing. And I'm glad you like the videos. I love doing my conversion. I haven't done much because life, you know. I did have my scan. Don't know the results yet. It was pretty harsh because it's very painful for me to lay flat on my back, and bless the hospital staff, nurses and stuff. They were trying everything to get me sort of comfortable. In the end, it was like, just do it, just do it, because all this flapping and whatnot is just prolonging it, and it's got to be done. So it was literally grin and bear it, one of them. Just grin and bear it and get on with it. So it went okay. I was in there for a long time. It was when I last saw the oncologist, she said about getting the chest and the abdomen and that done. But then when I got the letter, it just said the head. So I thought maybe it was one of them, well, we get the head done in this one and then come back for the others. But it wasn't, it was all three, which made sense. So yes, it was using contrast dye, you know, the one that makes you feel like you're wetting yourself when they put it in. It's so hard not to put you, like, to feel. But they only did that once, thank God. So, but it went okay, like I said, I think I'll see the oncologist in a couple of weeks. And then, if they're all okay, then it'll be a case of starting the immunotherapy on the 23rd. And that's a long old thing, isn't it? 12 months. definitely deserve a holiday after that. Saying to Anne-Lee, like literally, physically, even if somebody gave me a holiday now, I couldn't do it. But thanks, Ellie. And we got Villica with love hearts, and she's laughing at something that happened at 1 o'clock. But like I said, I think I'm funny half the time anyway, so she was most probably laughing at me, not with me. But thank you, my darling. And then we got the gorgeous Caroline, our Mama Kaz. She says, happy Sunday, Penny. Thanks for the shout out for a wonderful week of content. Much appreciated. Please pace yourself as we don't want you to get tired. Oh, bless you. I'm trying. It's so hard to just like do so much and stop, because I am a get up and get it done kind of person. But obviously I can't physically do that at the minute. So it is hard, but I am trying. I know, trying everybody's patience. I am trying to get there. And I am trying, like this thing with my back, I think that's kind of put me in my place this week. It is definitely, I was glad that I'd sort of pre-recorded some videos for you guys. I have got a kitting down video to do, so maybe I'll do that, and I've got some kitting ups to do, because this one here is the last kitted up one I've done. So me and Anne-Lee sorted out the diamond paintings the other day, and bloody cat, and we've chosen the next ones that I'm gonna kit up ready to do. So I swear that cat. Please tell me why. He's been, I can hear him in his litter tray, but please tell me why he feels the need to also scratch up the wall. And then we got Catherine Mola, and she says, it is what it is the motto I live by. Me too. It is what it is, because you can't change everything. Blooming cat. It is, you can't, the thing is, you can't control everything, can you? There's only certain things you can control, and some things you could sit there and you could worry about it and all that. Oh, I swear, I'm gonna kill the cat. And you could sit there, like I said, worrying about the stuff that you have no control over. And all it's going to do is get you wound up, nobody else. So it's just not worth it. Easier said than done. Like, don't get me wrong. I can't always live by that. Because I'm sure some of you are the same. So thank you, Catherine. And we got the lovely Gina with her emojis, along with Oscar the koala. Right, whip along another one from last week. And she says, if this was, it's Amy, says, if this was done when I fought and I lost my waters on Thursday the 19th, Friday 20th, when today, when 3 to 4 hours I laboured to 8-9 centimetres. I was run to the theatre for planned section. I think last, might not have been the right date, because, or it might have been an older one. Might have been. And have not had my twins home or overnight as they're in neonatal. One could not breathe properly, but they're now in the last room before coming home. Just a few bits on home. well, huge congratulations to you, Amy, on the 20s. And lots of prayers that they are now home or close to being home, and that they get over any issues that they may have. Right, I've got Ellie again on the Mega Kitten Down. I do love a nice banana. Another great video. Really do enjoy your kit up and downs. I was watching your videos that made me change the way I now store my leftover drills, so thank you, take care. Oh, bless you. I'm happy to enable anybody when it comes to diamond painting. Whether it's the storage, whether it's... doesn't matter what. But banana was the word, because sometimes when I do a long video, I try to catch you all out. And I try to see if you've watched to the end. I will give a word that you need to write in the comments. And that happened to be banana. Because I don't even know why I said banana, but you know, it's as good a word as any, isn't it? So, thank you, Ellie. And then we got Janice says, I love banana sandwich. Always love watching you get up and down and listening to you waffling on. It's a great, keep it up. Thank you, Penny, for making my day. Oh, bless you. I love a banana sandwich. I do like a banana sandwich. I had one the other day, actually. And it's one of your 5 a day, isn't it? So, right, all good for that. But I do like a banana sandwich. I hadn't had one for ages, and then the other day, I don't even think it was the other day, it might have been the week before, guys. I was like, banana sandwich, it just sounds a treat. So off I popped to the shop and got me got some bananas and some really soft bread, because sometimes I have it in bread as a sandwich, and sometimes it's nice toasted as well. So do you guys, any of you, have some weird food loves? Like when I was a kid, oh my gosh, when I was a kid I used to eat sugar sandwiches. Like the thought of it now is cringe, but I did used to eat sugar sandwich and salad cream sandwiches. Like, what possesses you to do these things? But I loved them. The good thing is it was a cheap, cheerful, quick way of having a snack. But like, I'm talking about when I was a kid, guys. I didn't do it like last week. Like the thought of a salad cream, because I do like salad cream. I'm not a huge mayonnaise fan, but I do like a bit of salad cream. Right, kitting up. We got Jam Bill with the Pussycats, also with on the WIP at Long Sunday. And then we've got the Mega Kitten Down Part 2. We've got Jam Bill. She's got the cat emojis and the banana. Catherine, my mum loved banana sandwiches. Then we got Elizabeth, who says, hi Penny, banana. And the lovely emojis from Gina with Oscar. This is the thing, you don't have to comment, but even just leaving emojis lets me know that I'm doing something okay, you know, that I'm not just talking into space. I've got the hiccups now. Sort of, I know somebody's out there listening. Then we've got the part 4 of the kitting up. Linda says, love watching all the videos for this massive project you're going to do. Well done, and I look forward to watching the progress. Oh, thank you. The thing is I try to do a bit of everything in my videos. So you get the kitting up, you get the kitting down, so you get the sorting out, because I love the sorting out. I think I did a bit too much that week though. But I do love all that, and I try to do stuff that I think people like, and I know my kitting up and kitting down videos are the ones that get the highest amount of views. So, like I said, I do have a few videos to do. Kitting ups, I've got 2 kitting ups I want to do, and then I will just schedule them on YouTube for over the next few weeks. I do have to do the kitting down of under the stairs, because kit's not finished till the drills are put away, and that is, and I want to show you guys, because there was parts of that canvas that was so dark, but it looks phenomenal. Diamond Art Club have definitely ticked all the boxes with that one. And then we've got Wednesdays. WIP along. First, the beginning of my new conversion. So we've got Villica that says, love it. We've got Darcy, she said, Penny, I found grid paper on Amazon. It's 10 squares per inch. 100 square is a full square block. Right. Darcy, is there a way that you could send me that link? Because I'd like to have a look, because it would be nice not to have to draw the lines on, let's be honest. One little job less, isn't it? And I don't know, because it's 10 squares per inch, but 10 squares for square drills is 2.5 centimetres, because they're 2.5mm each. So I'd have to have a look at it and see if it's, but it definitely sounds promising, you know. So if you can send me the link, that would be amazing. And thank you. And then we got Mama Cow's Caroline says, whoop, back to working on my small conversion with you. Love the way you did a pre-tutorial for all the newbies. Thank you, darling. I did that because I always get so many people, especially like when I was doing the conversion before, there's so many people that were like, how do you do it? What's the process? And I just thought, why not show you all? And then when people want to know how to do it, it's already on a video. And in all fairness, I had to prep it anyway, so may as well do it on camera. You know? May as well do it. I tell you what, it's sometimes quite hard to find content. Now, I have got 2 diamond paintings on the way. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. However, who knows? Because they're still in America, guys. Since the 2nd of June, they've been at the airport. So, who knows? I did, and I've double, quadruple, triple, quadruple, million times, and I was getting that out, checked to make sure I have put the correct address on. Like, I have changed the address because, yeah, that would not be a good move. But it is coming to my new address. I did actually, to be fair, a couple of days before I actually moved, I spent hours and hours going through and changing the address on everything, because I thought, even like with Diamond Art Club, if I ordered something, by the time it would come, I'd be here anyway. So yeah, I did double check with that. So, but yeah, as I looked, I haven't looked this morning yet, but as I looked yesterday, last night, it was still in the States. So not quite sure how and whether it is going to be delivered tomorrow, but there is 2, so that'll be 2 videos that I can film and get scheduled up. And like I said, I'm trying to do it so that you've got regular videos, because rather than doing loads of videos and having them all going up together, I wanted to make sure that you get regular videos rather than just a few. Mega Kitting Down Part 1, so could that be Medusa? I think that I was talking about was one of the, I found storage containers, bottled storage, and let's do that. Oh, and I wasn't sure where it came from. It could have been Medusa. Medusa wasn't the big one, because, no, it wouldn't have been, because Medusa wasn't that many colours. But thank you, Amy. And then we've got the New Beginning Again, Wednesday's WIP, Gina with the lovely emojis. What am I doing? Oh, I sound like a pirate, guys. Oh, do you know what? I'm sure I don't sound anything like it sounds in my head. Alright, that went a bit skewish, didn't pick that one up. And then we've got Kim, and she says, I love a good banana. I hope your immune therapy is going okay. Stay strong and healing wishes sent your way. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Kim. My immune therapy is not actually starting until the 23rd of this month. They're trying to get me to put on a bit of the weight back on that I lost. It's not going very well, guys. They literally, I've got two weeks, just over 2 weeks, to put on nearly a stone. So I don't think they're going to have much chance for that. Just under a stone. I did lose a lot of weight in them 6 weeks before they stopped the chemo. So they want me to build some of it back up, because, so I've got a little bit there. So, thank you, my darling. And we got on Unboxing Fairy of Dreams, which I believe was Friday. We've got Angel Lee Rose, who also has a channel. Go check her out. She says, hey, Penny, hope you're well. We've got the lovely Gina with Oscar emojis. And we got Vuka. She's always with you in your videos. I've also got this painting yesterday, amongst others. It's such a pretty. What ones did you get? I just got the one. That one was the one that came to England, the UK, then showed back in the States, and then came, and it was delivered the day before I moved out of my old house. I was very much panicking. So, come on, spill the beans. What else did you buy? Because you say amongst others. Like, have you seen the, there was one that was released yesterday. 4 cats. Oh my God. But I was good, guys. I don't need any more. Well, I kind of do. But I just can't. I can't warrant spending money on any more diamond paintings when I need carpet and I need a cooker. And I want to go on holiday when all this is over. I want to go on holiday. So I am going to be good. I resisted the urge. I was very proud of myself. Even if nobody else was. I was, and I didn't get it. So, I don't even know if it's still in stock. But I've been very good. It was a gorgeous... I actually watched a sneak peek of it. I can't even remember who did the sneak peeks. Principal Painter? Is that her name? But yeah, and it's stunning. And I shouldn't do it, you know. I shouldn't wind myself up. And look, I should just close my eyes, turn off notification from the diamond painting community on Facebook. I couldn't. I literally couldn't. I haven't got the willpower. So that won't be happening. Oh, look, I missed one there. Just one little one. So you go in there. Don't be a pain. You know what? That just got stuck in. Now this is what I do. There's a pot at the last pot in this thing. I keep for all of my, get off my finger, all of my trash. Alright, let's try again. There we go, there we go. There was one there, you silly moo. And then unboxing Autumn Magic. Why is there no... You know what? Penny sometimes. I put the spare, the trash lid on instead of the correct one. Teresa says thanks for the unboxing. That was on Autumn Magic. I actually got Autumn Magic months and months ago. I just never got round to doing the unboxing. And because it's quite a big kit and it was quite heavy, I think that one I got just after not long after I came from out the hospital. I've just seen an R that I've missed there as well. So let's get another one out. There we go. Right, let's do F. We've got Unboxing Fairy of Dreams, Catherine Mola, sending love straight back to you. And Jan Bill with the 3 emojis. Guys, I've seriously got crazy brain fog. So there's times when I think of a word in my head and I go to say it and then it's gone. So please, I'm not just going quiet because you're boring me. because let's be honest, the only person I'll be boring is myself. It is because I literally think of things, and then before the words have got a chance to come out of my mouth, they're gone. I literally, apparently it's another amazing gift that chemo has left me with for the moment. And then the mega kitting down, I've seen Debbie says, I've seen a few people do it on clear plastic sheets and use double-sided tape. It looks amazing. You can even put the pattern under or print on it. Right, I've seen it, and you're right, it does look absolutely stunning. There was a lady a couple of years back that did this whole tutorial about it, where she printed it. I also know Joan Diamond Paints does it like that. For me, I love the whole process of following a pattern. Rather than, I think, if you're doing it, if you're printing it onto whatever medium you're using, whether it's the paper, the plastic, I just feel like it's not the same as following a pattern. So that's my preferred choice of doing it. However, you're so right. I've seen some, like the lady, I can't remember her name, but I think she was one of the first ones to show how to do it on, like to print it, and it means you can do rounds, which you can't really do rounds if you're following a pattern, because the canvas or the paper, whatever you're doing it on, is white. However, if you print it, you can do it in rounds, however you want to do it. So there is some great, I'll try, and if I can remember her name, I'll put her in the description or put a link up. But she did a few videos, and they looked amazing. It was a very, very clever idea. I remember it's got to be a couple of years ago now that she did it. But it was very good. And it's each to their preferred thing, you know. Like, for me, don't enjoy doing rounds anymore. But then there's lots of people that don't like doing squares. And I think that's one of the great things about diamond painting. And any craft really is, you do you know, you do the way you do it. The way it's easier or more enjoyable for you to do it. And at the end of the day, it's the same results. You know, it's the same however you diamond paint, or like I said, any crafts really. Each to their own, as they say. You do you and I'll do me. But you're right, it is an amazing way to do it. And then we've got Kitting Up Part 1, new conversion. We've got Junie says, oh my gosh, I'm fairly new to your channel, and I have to say you are a very patient woman. I try people's patience. I ordered a canvas from Heaven and Earth and bought my drills for it. I saved most of my drills in case I run out doing a kit. But I don't think I have nearly enough for a conversion, which I've never done. Looks too intimidating. I look forward to watching this series. You know what, right? Very soon after I started diamond painting, I saw somebody on YouTube doing a conversion, and I was hooked. Literally, I hadn't even started saving my drills, and I was so new to the game. I was only doing rounds, and it was like, I didn't know that it had to be squares. But I am definitely addicted. I definitely like doing these kind of things, doing conversion. I love the whole, you know, the bigger the better, the more colours. I like to sort of push myself with things like that, and I do enjoy doing them. I love doing them. And then you put them away with missing them too. There is, already I can see there is a bit of gapping coming on, but it is what it is. When it's on the wall you won't see it, because this may be going in my kitchen, guys, because I do have a pink kitchen. And we love cats, so why not? We've got Debbie with banana. And then the last of the comments, I think I missed. No, I just didn't mark them off. Was on the launch yesterday, and we've got Villica who sends love. Thank you, Villica. We've got Mandy Moran. Love the release papers. Hope your pain gets less soon, honey. Oh, thank you. Mandy Moran is one of the very first people that was subscribed to me. She's been with me forever and a day. And then we got Arietta from the Crafty Witch UK, who also has a YouTube channel. She does dime paint, but she does lots of crafty things. So head on over and have a look at Arietta. She says gorgeous kitties. And then Jan Bill with the love kitties, I call them. Right, well, I'm actually going to leave it there, guys, because we can't have 3-hour videos, and I'm being good. I'm pacing myself. So, thank you for watching. All I can say is, you know the drill. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing to my channel. It all helps. We're trying to get to the 1,000 mark by the end of the year. So we got just under 6 months to get 240, 241. So, you know, get your dogs, your cats, or everybody that's got a YouTube channel, get them to subscribe. But for now, once again, thank you for the lovely comments. Thank you for all your kind words. And I will be back very soon. But for now, have an amazing day. And I will see you later. Bye.